Today we were going to talk about a little legend, a car that proves size doesn't always define strength, and a vehicle that has charmed both off-road lovers and city dwellers. Around the world, the 2019 Suzuki Jimny. At first glance, it may look like a toy, small and boxy with almost cartoon-like proportions, but as soon as you look deeper, you realize this compact machine is one of the toughest, most capable off-roaders in its class, carrying a spirit of adventure that's been alive for decades. The Jimny is not just a car. It's a story of resilience, heritage, and fun, packed in a tiny 4x4 body. The 2019 Jimny is the fourth generation of Suzuki's iconic off-road line, and it carries forward a legacy that started back in 1970. For almost half a century, the Jimny has remained true to its core formula, a small, lightweight, rugged vehicle that can go places larger SUVs can't. Unlike other cars that change identities with each generation, the Jimny has stayed loyal to its original DNA, and that's what makes it so special. While many manufacturers abandon small off-roaders in favor of bigger, more luxurious SUVs, Suzuki doubled down on the charm and utility of the Jimny. The 2019 model is proof that authenticity still matters. When Suzuki revealed the 2019 Jimny, enthusiasts were instantly captivated. Its design was unapologetically boxy, almost like a miniature G-Wagon or a scaled-down Land Rover Defender. The flat sides, round headlights, vertical grille, and exposed wheel arches gave it a retro look that paid tribute to its predecessors, yet felt fresh and modern at the same time. It was a breath of fresh air in a market filled with over-designed crossovers, trying to look sporty but failing to stand out. The Jimny didn't try to blend in. It proudly stood apart. Climb inside, and you'll immediately notice how Suzuki stayed true to the function over form philosophy. The cabin is minimalistic, practical, and built for durability. The dashboard is flat and upright. The buttons are chunky and easy to use even with gloves on, and everything feels sturdy. Instead of luxury finishes, you get rugged materials that can take a beating. Because this car is meant to get dirty, to be used on trails, in forests, on mountains, and not just for mall runs. But at the same time, it's not outdated. The 2019 Jimny came equipped with a touchscreen infotainment system, modern connectivity options like Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and even safety features like lane departure warning and autonomous emergency braking. Suzuki found the right balance between old-school ruggedness and modern convenience. Under the hood, the 2019 Jimny came with a 1.5-liter, naturally aspirated petrol engine producing around 100 horsepower. Now that doesn't sound like much in today's world of turbocharged monsters. But the magic of the Jimny isn't about raw power. It's about lightweight engineering and clever design. At just over 2,100 kilograms, the Jimny doesn't need a massive engine to move confidently. The engine is reliable, efficient, and perfectly suited for both city streets and mountain trails. Whether paired with the 5-speed manual or the 4-speed automatic transmission, it delivers just enough performance to keep things fun. But the real reason people fall in love with the Jimny is its off-road ability. This tiny SUV is built on a ladder frame chassis, a feature that's becoming rare in modern vehicles but remains essential for serious off-roaders. It also comes with a part-time 4WD system with low-range gearing, solid axles both front and rear, and excellent approach, breakover, and departure angles. These are ingredients you usually only find in hardcore off-road vehicles like the Jeep, Wrangler, or Toyota Land Cruiser. But here they are in a compact, affordable package. On tough terrain, the Jimny feels unstoppable. Its short wheelbase and narrow body allow it to squeeze through trails where bigger SUVs struggle. Its lightweight means it doesn't sink as easily in mud or sand. Engage 4L, and suddenly you have a mountain goat on wheels, climbing rocks and tackling inclines that you wouldn't think possible for such a small vehicle. In fact, many professional off-roaders respect the Jimny because it can follow in the footsteps of giants while being a fraction of the size and price. Driving it on the road is another story altogether. Because of its body-on-frame design, tall stance, and short wheelbase, the Jimny isn't the smoothest highway cruiser. It can feel bouncy. The steering is a bit vague at higher speeds, and crosswinds can push it around. But that's part of its character. You don't buy a Jimny for long-distance highway comfort. You buy it for the sense of adventure it brings to everyday driving. Even a simple grocery run can feel like an expedition because the car makes you feel connected to the road in a way modern crossovers don't. Another interesting part of the 2019 Jimny story is how much attention it grabbed globally. Despite being a niche vehicle, it won awards and recognition around the world. In fact, it was named the World Urban Car of the Year in 2019 at the World Car Awards. This was ironic because while it was designed as a hardcore off-roader, its compact size also made it perfect for tight city streets, especially in crowded urban centers where bigger SUVs are impractical. So the Jimny managed to win hearts both in the wilderness and in the city. The design also sparked something unexpected. The Jimny became a style icon. People began modifying it to look like mini G-Wagons or Defenders, and aftermarket companies quickly developed body kits, custom wheels, and accessories. Social media was filled with Jimnys dressed up in adventurous outfits, roof racks, snorkels, off-road tires, LED light bars, and more. It became more than just a car. It became a lifestyle statement. Owning a Jimny told the world you valued freedom, fun, and authenticity over luxury and excess. What makes the 2019 Jimny truly fascinating is how it reminds us that cars don't always need to grow bigger and heavier to be better. While most SUVs keep increasing in size, weight, and complexity, the Jimny stayed small, light, and simple. And that's why people love it. It's proof that sometimes less really is more. Another element that adds to its charm is affordability. Compared to traditional off-roaders, the Jimny comes at a fraction of the price, yet it delivers an authentic 404 experience. This democratizes adventure. You don't need to be rich to explore the wild. You just need a Jimny, some spirit, and a destination. That's why it's popular not just in developed countries, but also in rural regions, mountains, and remote areas, where its reliability and toughness make it the perfect companion. Even the way it looks parked in your driveway puts a smile on your face. Its boxy little silhouette stands out among the sea of bland crossovers. It has character, and in today's world, character is rare. Every time you get behind the wheel, you're reminded that cars are not just about going from A to B. They're about how you feel during the journey. The Jimny also carries an emotional connection for many. It's a continuation of Suzuki's dedication to making vehicles that are practical, fun, and adventurous. For some, it's nostalgia. Maybe they grew up with older Jimnys or the Samurai, and now they see the spirit alive in this new generation. For others, it's about experiencing something different, something unique in a market flooded with sameness. So when you see a 2019 Jimny bouncing along a trail or parked in a city street, you realize it's more than just a small 4x4. It's a statement. It's about choosing adventure over comfort, character over luxury, and authenticity over pretension. It's about embracing the journey, whether that's through dense forests, desert dunes, snowy mountains, or urban jungles. Every curve of its boxy body tells a story of heritage. Every climb up a rocky path proves its toughness. Every smile from people who see it driving by reflects its charm. The Jimny isn't perfect, and that's what makes it perfect. It doesn't try to be everything for everyone. It just does what it's built for, and it does that brilliantly. The 2019 Suzuki Jimny is not just a car. It's a friend for the explorer, a tool for the adventurer, and a companion for the dreamer. It's living proof that sometimes the best journeys come in small packages. So the next time you see this tiny 4x4, don't underestimate it. Remember that behind its cute looks lies a beast, a true off-roader, a machine that's been conquering trails for decades. The Jimny is small in size but giant in spirit. And with that, we wrap up our story about the 2019 Suzuki Jimny. If you enjoyed this journey with us and want more amazing automotive stories, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Your support keeps us bringing more exciting content your way. And together, we'll keep exploring the fascinating world of cars.